Welcome back to Teacher Reacts Flashback Friday edition. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm probably gonna splice this into like this coming week just because someone requested this one and I had some time to blow because I've caught up on everything. I have Flashback Fridays done until literally March, so we're just gonna keep the train rolling. I'm Ddog. This is Teacher Reacts Flashback Friday edition where we look at older K-pop songs. This is Infinite's Destiny. Infinite being a group that we've seen many times. They are still around, I believe, and they do come out with bangers every now and then, and a lot of their old stuff seems to be extremely popular, not only with people who watch me, but also with me. I enjoy the stuff as well, so we're gonna go ahead and hop into this song. Now, this was requested by someone. Look, I'm the smart one, and I wrote names down. It was on YouTube this time around by somebody named Tay Wills. I hope I pronounced your name right, Tay Wills. That you said do Infinite's Destiny. You also said a couple other songs, but I just picked this one because I don't recognize the name at all. And I do have some stuff I do need to do. So I was like, I'm not gonna do all of them, but I will do one. And then I got one more from a different person I'm gonna do. This has captions. This is from how long ago? Like 10 years? I'm gonna say 11 years ago. So it been a minute. Lovely little 20 years ago would have been, hold on, 10 years ago would be 15. So 11 years ago would be 14. 2014, we're just gonna press play. This is probably during Prime Infinite if I had to guess. Now this says version B. I don't know the difference between version B and version A. I just, thank you, Woolham. Love the logo sound effect. Very beginning of a movie. This is during their prime when they were super up top. I don't know. I don't remember. Very angry sounding sound effect though, dare I say. Oh man, what are you gonna give me? Turn this up some. Ooh, I like that. The little whatever. Listen to those strings. Oh, and then you stop on that time. I love those strings punctuating certain notes. It's good. Gives it an intensity. Gives it a feeling of something I can't think of right now because I'm going to jam out. Oh my god, and you have that dubstep mixed in from way back in 2014. This was prime dubstep time. That keyboard doing the exact same thing the strings were doing, having one note repeated over and over again to give it that feeling of an intensity. Love those falling notes in the background. Bum, bum. Ah, good. Listen to that instrumental. That is fun. Very of its time. It's very dubstep, but it's fun. Oh, dude, love your voice. I think I say that every time I've listened to an Infinite song. I don't care, still love it. Oh, I love that I love that the strings kept going with the little those poignant notes in the background, and that their choreography matched it. Oh, great. Piano's back in. Good falsetto in the background, my dudes. This is like perfectly what I enjoyed way back then. Still enjoy it now, but I'm just saying, it's very back then sounding. Listen to that dramatic ass piano. God, the amount of layering and the different shit that they're doing. Like, you have the dramatic stuff that's happening. You also have their falsetto-y little ooey notes that are happening. You have somebody making fast lyrics as well. Loved all that shit. And then this is when during the chorus they add that little you know, the wub wub sound of dubstep. Proper little outro we're getting here too, where you hit a nice climax. You have those strings going a little bit faster for a part of it. Honestly, my brain is overloaded by the amount of different things that are happening in the song, but I really enjoyed it anyway. I think that one thing someone could complain about, they're not going to, but they could, is that it's a little bit repetitive in the "You're My Destiny" part over and over again. But like, to be fair, there's a lot of other lyrics happening. They do go very fast, and I'm not talking about just the rap portions of it, but I mean like just in the phrases as well. You have a lot of verse being said here, and luckily this has a lot of momentum to it. It has a lot of forward movement to it, and it's all thanks to those strings and piano that's happening. Having those strings being very like on the end of phrases, on the end of notes and stuff. I say the end of notes, but it is a note. You know what I'm trying to say though. Having those very sharp strings to keep that movement forward, and then when those strings disappear, they do the piano is what they do. But having the bum 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 bum, yeah, like going back and forth with that is very good, and it keeps that intensity forward. It keeps it very moving, which is what I enjoy about this stuff, especially when you get into this kind of a dubstep world of K-pop where a lot of times dubstep can feel very push and pull. Why? Because dubstep is all about that drop, right? It's all about that, think of the newest song. There's a couple of them. Face has it. I think Sleep Talking also has it. I'm in a newest phase right now in my head because I'm currently going through their entire discography. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I have a special coming out with them sometime in the next coming year. And when you come to that K-pop that has the dubstep influences, a lot of times during the bridge and during the later parts of the song, it can kind of fall apart and fall into that cliche of, you know, having a drop and then dance break. This doesn't really have that. They kind of just keep it going forward, and then the little bit of dubstep sounding parts are in between those strings that are going bum bum dun, 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 bum bum. Yeah, you can hear it there. You can hear the little like wow thing that's happening. I can't make the sound effect with my voice, but like you can kind of hear it in the background. Yeah, it's in between. And I definitely just talked over it there, but it's good, right? Because it does keep it. Back then, it has that very electronic sound, which is what they're wanting, but two, it's not overly electronic. Notice on their voices, all fucking their voices, because one thing Infinite has really good going for them is the vocals. Fucking listen to an Infinite song and tell me that vocals ain't good. You can't, because they got really good everybody from this era of stuff, like for example, when we look at Beast and eventually, because we'll look at them again, or you'll have like B2B, or you'll have, you know, so many groups that start with the letter B apparently, but a lot of this, their vocals are fucking good, and they don't need the electronic filter on them, so they don't have that. They just have the instrumental fill that shit up, and it's not always there. Like for example, pre-chorus part right here, they drop out everything except like they drop out a lot of the percussion is what I'm trying to say, like drum 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 bum 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 bum, and then take away the percussion here. And whoever's doing that background of the ba da ba ba, like going down, it feels real good. Love that background vocal. And notice that that was just for a little piece of it. And then we're gonna go into rap break. How does it change in the instrumental during rap break? I'd love to hear it. I want to see now. No percussion, just piano. Piano, little bit of string. A lot of oozing, a lot of background vocals needed. Builds on it. Back to percussion here. No. No, but notice that it gets more intense because the strings start to go a little bit faster. God, that's good. The drums came back in, obviously, because we're going to a drop to here. And chorus. Yeah, which you kind of have what would be the breakdown. It isn't really, because they still have some stuff happening, a lot of ooze and all that sort of shit. But like, it's fun. It's very fun. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Didn't mean to turn it all the way off, but we're gonna go into outro time. If you like this video, click the like button. I'm just gonna go by myself. Comment, subscribe, find me on BlueSky, find me on Patreon. If this ended up getting blocked, I'm gonna try to rearrange the schedule a little bit of the next Flashback Fridays, and I'll just stick this one coming to this Friday just because I can. And there is one more that I need to do. That is from somebody else. I think on BlueSky they mentioned something, so I'm just gonna go there. I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.